Hey everyone, it's Grace, and I'm here in our lab today to show you 3 different ways you can brew our Waxwing All Purpose Coffee using devices that you probably already have in your home. We're going to be using the Mocha Master, the classic French press, and Breville's Barista Series Pro Edition, which is right here behind me. This is a really cool machine because it has a built-in burr grinder, so we can micro adjust our grind size to perfection. It also has a thermal jet heating system, which is going to keep everything up to temperature. Some of these older Breville series didn't have that as an option. My ratio is going to be a 1:2. I'm going to do 18 grams in, 36 out. A pretty standard recipe, I find. Really brings out the chocolatey, dark chocolate notes of this espresso, has a nice lavender aroma, and some nice fig Newton. We want to see our shot start to pull around 6 seconds after our pre-infusion. We're gonna do everything manually, even though this machine does offer up some programmable shot options. But we're gonna do everything manually just so that we have complete control over what we're trying to do. Now we wanna see it start around 6 seconds and finish around the 25 to 30 second range. If your shot is taking longer than that, that means your grind size is probably too fine and you need to adjust it to make it a little bit coarser. If your shot is finishing too early, maybe around the 15-second range, that means your grind is probably too coarse and you need to make it a little bit finer. You might notice that with a coarser grind, your shot's gonna taste lemony and thin, and that means your shot's under-extracted. If your shot's taking too long, it's gonna taste bitter and acrid and astringent, maybe rubbery, and that means it's over-extracted. We're gonna do a 1:15 ratio with 50 grams of coffee to 750 milliliters of water. We're gonna start by just grinding our coffee so that it's got like a coarse bread-like crumb consistency, and we're going to bloom our coffee. The bloom is important because it's going to release the CO2 from the coffee. We're gonna do that for 30 seconds, and then we're just gonna pour the rest of our water into the French press till we reach 750 milliliters. I think the Waxwing really shines on the French press, especially for those of you who really like a thicker, more full-bodied, robust cup of coffee. The French press automatically is going to make things have a more creamier, full body because of the sediment that it leaves behind in the cup. Then we're going to put the lid on. We're not gonna plunge yet, and we're just gonna wait 4 minutes. At 4.5 minutes, we're gonna plunge and we're gonna serve. Tasting notes for the French press are going to be dark chocolate. It's gonna have a nice grapefruit acidity that's gonna kind of hit you in the back of your throat, lilac, and a woodsy-like aroma. If you're not getting those flavors, try adjusting your grind. Maybe check your water temperature. I'm going to be brewing with 200-degree water just because it is like a medium to dark roast and it doesn't need a higher temperature to yield good results. The beans itself aren't dense, and so it doesn't need as much help with that hotter water. So check your water temperature and check your grind size. Cheers. The last way that we're going to brew the Waxwing today is using the Mocha Master, which is a simple take on an automatic coffee brewer. I've only used this a couple of times, but I have to say I really enjoy how quick it is, how simple it is. It's just the press of a button and it produces a really delicious cup of coffee every single time. With my ratio today, I'm going to do a 1:15 medium fine grind, 500 milliliters of water, which is the number 4 mark on the water reservoir. This is going to give you some baker's chocolate, pistachio, and nice citrus in this cup. Anything that you saw here today that I was brewing on is available to purchase if you head over to redroostercoffee.com. Thanks everybody for watching.